I've been thinking, right, we get prime ministers, they come in, we got all these local elections, and they all promise the same thing, and they all deliver shit, yeah? And my mate then, he just said, who are you voting for? I said, oh, I just sit there, and I listen to all their bullshit, and I vote for the one who I think is going to be the least dickhead when he gets in power. Yeah, I'm always wrong, but that's what I'm going to do. Then we started talking about, what would you do if you were Prime Minister? My mate asked me. So I turned around and said, I'd bring back national service. Being an ex-serviceman myself, I think it's good. Leave school at 16, and you either go to college, or you join the forces, you know, whatever you want. There's 3 choices, 4 if you count the Marines, and you have to do 4 years. So it's either college and better educate yourself, go to university, or you join the services, you learn some discipline, you're not hanging around on the streets, you know what I mean? You make something of yourself, you have a bit more self-respect. And then talking about self-respect, sorry, I'm driving in very windy conditions and I'm blowing everywhere. Talking about self-respect, I phoned the NHS, and the NHS said to me, they asked me all these questions, and need antibiotics for my chest infection. And the NHS turned around and said, what's your name? I said, Lee. They said, what's your gender? I said, male. They said, is that the gender that was assigned to you at birth? I said, excuse me? He said, is that the gender that was assigned to you at birth? I said, yes, it was. I said, what other fucking gender can I be except for female? We have to ask these questions, sir. That's the bullshit response I got. I then went on one of the NHS websites, and I did a pull down, okay? Did a pull down on genders. There's about 26 fucking genders now, yeah? I grew up in I was born in 85. I grew up primarily late 80s and all through the 90s. Male and female, that's it, yeah? None of this silly bullshit. So anyway, still back to this phone call now. I was on this phone call, and she then went to ask me, what are your pronouns? I said, you are. This is the NHS, the National Health Service in Great Britain. What are your pronouns? So I just said, Lee. She said, is that how you identify? I said, yes, that's my name. And she said, are you sure? Am I fucking sure? I mean, Britain, tell me, am I wrong? Or is this country just absolutely butt-fucked? Yeah, I'm sorry for swearing, but I am so pissed off with this latest generation thinking that they can prance around like fairies, right? And men prancing around in women's clothes, and it's, I don't know, what are they, pansexual, fucking weird sexual? I don't know. There's that many. When someone said pansexual, I thought it's because they like love the frying pan or something, or, you know, they did put something inside and did some naughties with it. It's awful. But that's what I thought. What the hell's a pansexual? And then you got this asexual, and what else have you got? You got all sorts. What the fuck? Do you know what I mean? How confused are they? I know somebody who said, oh, it was COVID. It's the generation trying to make sense and gain control. No, it's not. It's this generation that's turned into a bunch of pussies, if you ask me. Great Britain used to be great because we are arrogant people. Yeah, we are up our own arse. We know what we want. Yeah, now the next generation are bending over and I don't know what. Whew. Is it just me? Is it just me? I tell you what, if it's just me, please leave a comment and let me know if I'm just going nuts, because I truly believe that I am at this stage in life. I've just turned 41 and I've got 4 beautiful children. I'm scared for their future. I am absolutely petrified. What's going to happen if they turn into one of these monks that, you know, prance around like fairies, and, you know, these pronouns? It, you know, how do you identify? I identify as a cat. I identify as a penguin. I identify as a fucking frying pan. Bang! You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I worry for them, I really do. But I was talking to my mate and I said, you know what, I just got to post it on YouTube. I don't care if just one person sees this and leaves a comment, okay? I really need to know what the fuck is going on, Britain. Yeah, is it me, or is this something that everybody feels about and they don't want to say anything because they don't want to offend someone's mangina? I don't know, but just drop a comment, yeah? Leave a like if you agree. If you disagree, hit that disagree button. Yeah, I can see all the analytics, and you know, I can figure out who's a fairy, who's not, who's this Gen Z shit or whatever they are these days, yeah? I'm prancing around like fucking penguins. Alright, so much love to you all. Thank you very much.